I don't know who needs to hear this, but some of you are going to step into your future and you're going to realize that there's nothing there. Do you know why? Because you have refused to stand on business. You have refused to take your goals seriously. You have refused to be focused and pay the price right now to reap that reward. You have refused to be brutal and become rugged about that assignment that has been given to you. We have less than 100 days remaining, and some of you have not even achieved at least 20% of what you wrote down in the beginning of this year. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to stand on business and at least achieve 50 to 60% of that thing that you said you're going to achieve. And if that is what you want, then keep on watching this video.
So the first thing is for you to stay focused. Now you need to be focused on your goal. That thing that you said you were going to do, you need to do it now. You need to stay focused. Stop looking around. Stop checking what other people are doing. Stop monitoring other people's progresses. Do what you said you were going to do. Now stop going from one person's Instagram feed to TikTok feed, trying to monitor their own life. Focus on your own goal. You need to stop comparing yourself with others. Somebody else's chapter 2 is different from your own chapter 20. Somebody else's chapter 20 is different from your own chapter 1. Where they are in right now might not be where you are going to be when you put in the work. So you need to put in the work. It is okay to get inspo. It's okay to get inspired by what other people are doing. But as a person, you need to be very, very focused. You need to stay focused on your own goal. Stop looking at what other people are doing and focus on your own goal. Look at that thing that you've written down that you want to achieve. Find actionable ways on how you are going to achieve it. Stop listening to what other people are saying. Avoid the background noise and focus on that thing that you said you were going to do. Stop comparing yourself with others, because you know what? Comparison is not just only a thief of joy. Comparison is a thief of progress, because comparison removes that ability to stay patient and focus on that thing that you planned on doing. Second thing is for you to track your progress. One of the reasons why beginning of the year you have initial gra, you write down your goals, and at the end of the day you forget it because you're not tracking your progress. You're not tracking what you said you're going to do. Now every single day, for the remaining of these days that we had this year, every single day, get a book and a biro. I want you to get a book. I don't want your phone notepad. Get a journal, get a jotter, get a book and a biro. Go and buy a book if you have to. Go and buy a journal if you have to. And get a biro every single day. Date it and date what you do every single day. Write down what you did better to help you achieve your goal. If you said, for example, that you want to post consistently on Instagram, or you want to get maybe 10K followers on Instagram, ask yourself, what did I do to achieve that 10,000 followers on Instagram? For example, if you said you want to make 1 million naira in sales in your business, ask yourself, how many times did I post on my Instagram page? How many people did I market to? How many people do I follow up? You need to set progress. You need to track your progress every single day. Write down what you did to make you get closer to your goals. And guess what? Do you know what that thing does to you? If you're someone that is not doing it, because every single day, if you did not do anything on Monday, you wrote it, I did not do anything. Okay? Tuesday, I did not do anything. Wednesday, see, with time, your brain will start clicking. With time, you become very cautious. Your brain will start clicking and that, okay, I'm not doing anything actually. By the time you flip through pages, by the end of the weekend, you go back to check, okay, let me track my progress. Let me check what I did this week. Monday I did nothing. Tuesday I did nothing. Wednesday I did nothing. Very soon, that sense of urgency will come up. But by the time you don't track anything, you don't write down anything, with time you become very relaxed. You even forget to track. You even forget that you set those goals. Because the reason why you forget them is that most times you set those goals and you keep the book somewhere far. The goals are not looking. Track your progress. Print them if you have to print them. Write them somewhere that your eyes can always be on it. When you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you look at, or that's the first thing that you see. Even if you don't want to write your goals like literally, you can write like specific pointers. Okay, Instagram, or you can write, oh, I want to get monetized. I want to do that specific goal or that thing that you want to achieve. You need to learn how to track your progress, because most of the times we set goals, but we do not set deadlines. Just as when you had a 9 to 5, or when you were working, the way your parents or your bosses give you deadline that, oh, this thing you need to get it done before Monday. That is exactly the same way you have to give yourself deadlines. So you need to track your progress. Take stock of what you do every single day. Ask yourself, was I really doing anything that was going to make me or take me closer to my goal? Ask yourself, am I doing anything that's going to improve me, or am I busy improving other people's life? Because you know that you can be filling other people's cup and you're not filling your own cup. And that leads me to the third thing. Now, the third thing is that you need to learn how to fill your own cup up. Now, what I mean by filling up your own cup, you need to learn how to invest in yourself. Guys, some of you are busy going to invest in other people's life, but you're not invested in your own life. You are busy pouring into other people's life. You are busy advancing other people's goals, but you're not advancing your own goals. You know how to do something well, and somebody calls you, Nkechi, Biko, can you help me do this? and you go help them do this thing, and immediately you have left your own goals. Some of you, you are not concerned about the goals that you set. You are busy going to help other people's life. You are busy advancing other people's goals, advancing other people's future, and you are leaving your own future behind. As a person, you need to ensure that you are not just only filling other people's cup, but you're also filling your own cup. I'm not saying that you should be selfish, but sometimes you need to be selfish about your goals. But you need to learn how to have a balance. It is very, very important for you to not just only fill up other people's cup, but also fill up your own cup. Ask yourself, these activities that I did today, is it just only advancing other people's life? Is it advancing my own life? Of course, service is important. It is very important for you to serve other people. Yes, service is very important. I'm not even going to deny that fact. But in a case where you're only serving other people, but you yourself, you're not doing anything. Apostle Joseph Simon said something that some of you, the reason why you're not even going to get better is because only you, one person, you have 30 mentors. You have 30 mentors, and of course, if you have mentors, you have to serve. You are going to do all the jobs for those 30 people, and you're not being focused. Why? Because that's time you're going to use become productive, become very, very productive. You're busy going around serving every other person, running errands for other people. Yes, because you have to serve. Of course, before you receive, you have to serve as a person so that other people too can serve you. That is how life works. But if you have that much mentors, if you have that much people that you're following, if you're going from one event, going from one conference to another, tell me how you're going to advance yourself. See, you can go for some event, go for some conference, but you cannot be everywhere. You can't be everywhere. So select the ones you're going to be and ask yourself, this event that I'm going for, this conference that I'm going for, this voluntary work I'm going for, is it advancing my life or is it advancing other people's work life? Is it advancing other people's goals and my own goals are left behind? Because some of you are busy volunteering for different activities, volunteering for different conferences. Meanwhile, the time you're supposed to use and lock in and focus on your own goals, you are not locked in. So you need to ask yourself, am I filling up my own cup? You need to learn and invest in yourself. Read books. Ask yourself, did I learn anything for myself today? You need to learn how to read books, listen to messages, listen to podcasts, multitask, and stand on business. First one is that you need to be unapologetic about that thing that you said you were going to do. You need to stay disciplined. See, that thing that you said you were going to do it. If you're someone that struggles with people pleasing, you need to stop it. You don't need to care. When people are asking you, oh, this goal that you're going to do, is it really going to work out? When people are scared that, hey, this thing that you're going to do, is it realistic? Insist on it. Be unapologetic. When people ask you to do something and you know you can't do it because it's not going to take you closer to your goals, be unapologetic. Remember, we want to stand on business these remaining days that we have for this year. So you have to be very, very unapologetic about it. You don't have to listen to anybody's opinion. Close your ears to the noise and focus on your own goals. Yes, I'm saying that. Focus on your goals. See, the reason why you're always complaining that you're burnt out is because you are leaving the things that you're supposed to do that's going to advance you to the next level, and you're busy focusing on other people's goals. Yes, that is the reason why you're always burnt out, because the time and the energy you're supposed to use to the time and the energy you're supposed to use to put into your own goals, you're not being focused to that. You're busy doing other people's own job, busy going for other people's own goals, and you're busy leaving your own behind. That is why I said earlier on that some of you are going to get to your future and realize that you do not have anything there. Do you know why? Because you are busy abandoning your future. For who? Who is going to create your future for you if not you? Some of you are abandoning your future for somebody else. Why are you abandoning your future? You're not building your own future. You're not building your own life. And that is why at the end of the day, you think, oh my God, when I get to 30 years, everything is going to get better for. But now that you are in your 20s, you're not doing anything there. So how do you magically think that when you get to your 30s or you get to your 40s, things are going to get better? I want you to have it in your mind that your future is depending on you. Your future is depending on you and nobody else. Nobody else is going to build your own future for you. You need to learn how to start creating goals, creating systems, creating things that's going to make your own future work for you. You need to learn how to stop abandoning your own future and start creating your future for your own self. And the last one on my list is consistency. Apostle Emmanuel David Craig made a quote and he said, consistency best results. See, if you want to achieve anything in this life, you have to be very, very consistent for it to see results. You cannot just start something in day one and expect that magically you are going to see results. How? You need to start doing something consistently for it to see results. Bruce Lee one time made a quote and said that I do not fear a man who tries 10,000 kicks one time, but rather I fear a man that did one kick 10,000 times. See, sometimes for you to get results, you have to be very, very consistent in doing that same thing over and over and over and over again. And guess what? With time, you're going to see results. And do you know what consistency does for you? When you're consistent in that thing that you said you want to do, before you become a master at it, you become very good at it, you become more very, very professional at it. When people want to consult anyone at that thing, come to approach you. See, I cannot say this more than I can, but if you know you want to stand on business this year, You have to be very, very, very consistent in that thing that you said you want to do. And the thing about consistency, that you have to keep doing it until there is result, and ensure that you are in your own path for it to be very, very consistent, because you can be consistently doing the rubbish thing. So ensure that that path that you are staying is actually the assignment of, or it's actually the path that is actually meant for you, because you can actually be consistently doing rubbish. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video to this point. I have an assignment for you guys, and that is like 3 assignments. The first assignment is for you to go get a journal or a book and write down what you want to achieve before this year ends. And the second one is that, now if you already have something that you've written down already, still on the first point, if you have a goal that you have written down already, go back to them and set actionable deadlines on when you want to achieve those goals. Now the second thing is, I want you to get another book where you're going to take stock of every single thing that you're going to do every day. So you can already date it down. You can start from, okay, these dates. For example, you can say today is Thursday, 30th, 1st of September 2025. Like, that's, for example, that's not we read it, but I'm just giving an instance. So write it down that way and set what you, and write down the things that you do every single day. And the third assignment is for you to write one thing that you want to achieve in the comment section. That way we can hold you accountable. Okay, write down that thing that you plan on achieving this year in the comment section. So you're going to come back at the end of the year, which is like by December, to check if truly you achieve at least maybe 50% of that thing that you said you wanted to do in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video and share this video with some of your friends or anybody that you know that really needs to stand on business. Guys, let me tell you something. When you're winning and your friends are winning, all of you achieve together, because they say friends that work together will win together and flex together. Guys, it's not only good when you're the only one that is prospering among your circle. It's actually very, very good when your circle of friends are all winning together. That way you guys are motivating yourself, you guys are going out together, you guys are building goals and trying to find good ways or realistic ways on how to achieve them. So as a person, it's very, very important for you and your friends to win. So share this video with someone that needs to start on business this year. We don't have time left, so you need to start taking actionable steps. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It's your girl Iamfegrachi. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok for more daily updates and also different kind of short form, level up kind of videos. And I'm going to see you in one of these videos. Until then, take care of yourself. I love you. Bye. Check one of these videos out.